Hey everybody, it's Ori from AstroWeb, and I'm going to show you this Google's PageSpeed Insights tool. Basically, it's a tool that you put in a URL and it tells you some suggestions on how to make your web page much quicker. Okay, so let's try it. Let's go through it. So I'm going to put in a URL. Again, it's based on URL, not a specific domain, of course, right? So you click on it, you analyze. And what it does is it has two tabs to show you the difference between your speed score and suggestions on mobile and desktop. So there are a few different things. So basically, you can see here's the mobile tab, here's the desktop tab, and it gives you some suggestions. So first of all, it gives you a score from 1 to 100, or maybe even 0 to 100, and gives you kind of the idea, and gives you more important fixes, semi-important, and there's some good things that you did. Okay, so separates based on the speed, the user experience, and on and on. So basically, every web page, every URL is going to be different. It's going to have different suggestions, but let's go over it a little quickly here. Okay, so number one, an important fix that it suggests is to eliminate render blocking JavaScript and CSS. So basically, you're going to need a developer to help you with these kind of things. Some are very simple suggestions, but this is a little more technical. So in this case, you can probably load some of your JavaScript and your CSS asynchronously. But this is basically the suggestion itself. So what it's trying to explain in this particular thing is that the browser itself, the user's browser, is waiting for these JavaScripts to load, JavaScript and CSS to load, until it starts showing some content, instead of having a white screen, for example. So it's asking to, eliminate render blocking JavaScript. Okay. Next one are optimized images, which in most cases you're going to see that when you analyze. Basically, you can lossless compress your images to keep the same quality, but actually be smaller in size. So your server will serve images in a smaller size to the user, and they'll obviously have to download it slower. Okay, let's go here. Okay, and then consider fixing. These are kind of like medium priority. Prioritize visible content. Of course, leverage browser caching, which is a great thing. And then on and on, right? Reduce server response time. It's a very, very important thing, which is how long does it take the server to actually come up with the initial HTML in order to send it to the user. And then after that, they're going to have to download all the JavaScript and CSS and images and all that stuff. But a first byte, a first server response time is one of the more important factors for speed, assuming you do all the other stuff correctly. Okay, perfect. So that's basically it. So desktop, we have a higher score right here. And it gives some of the same, or most of the same requirements or requests, suggestions. And there's one more thing which it does recommend. So for example, if it does mention here to optimize images, it'll actually at the bottom of the page compress them for you, and you can actually click on it, download all the images, and then slowly re-upload them to your site. So it actually will compress and minify your JavaScript, CSS, and compress your images, and you can use those if you don't have other tools to do that. And so that's kind of a nice addition. That's basically it. So let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.